quick live here because I got a lot of errands I got to do when I go out get some breakfast, do a few things. So I wanted to make the argument XRP or V for Victory Project. So we're going to talk about both potentials. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of both. Okay. So Lou's got everybody. Well, first of all, he changed his to Lou. But Lou got everybody believing they could put a couple of $100 or $50 at XRP, become a millionaire, become a multi-billionaire. Okay. A lot of people are starting to realize that it just seems very unrealistic. They've been watching this thing for the past few months, can't even stay at 50, can't even stay at 50 cents. So Lou realized he had to make a change today. You know, Lou realized, look, I got to stop telling people this thing is going to 10,000, 20,000 XRP. I got to make it more realistic. So Lou made this whole video, this whole compelling video where he changes. I love it when Lou. Don't you love it when Lou changes his stance on something and he wants you to just immediately accept it with open arms? It's like that song, like with arms wide open. Listen to Lou's new story. I want you to believe in me. My story is so compelling. With arms wide open. It's like he has this thing about him where he's completely and utterly changing directions, right? Completely going against everything that he made you believe. But he says it with this straight face and this very calm demeanor. And he just wants you to accept it. Lou, you've been telling everybody for the longest time that XRP is going to 10,000 to 20,000. He put out a post. He put out a post saying XRP is going to $180,000. Okay. So he decides today, you know what? Look, we're going to take a step back. He decides today. Let's be realistic about it. I'm sorry. Let's be realistic about it. If XRP goes to a couple of hundred, he says, that's my selling point. That's my exit strategy. He goes, I'm more than happy with that. Official currency of Mars. You might be right about that. But do you notice how Lou, he makes this video today. It's like he's trying to now change. He's like, look, I don't need XRP to go to 10,000. I don't need it to go to 20. I only have a limited time left on Earth. If this thing goes to a couple of hundred, I'm living 7 lifetimes. I'm good to go. Okay. So let's talk about that. Why do you think Lou did that for? See, let's first of all, let's see if we have people who have actually intellect, IQ. Okay. Lou is realizing that people are catching on to the bullshit. They see it's rotten in Denmark. They can smell the stench. They can smell the stink of Lou. And he's like, look, nobody believes me. There's no way anybody who has any logic, any rational common sense, even a single digit IQ believes me that XRP is going to 10,000 or 20,000. So we had to come up with this whole new thing. But now he's trying to be so sincere. He's doing the Uncle Lou routine. The Uncle Lou, we don't need XRP to go to 10,000. It's like that song, You don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. Oh no. we don't need XRP to go to 10,000. We don't need it to go to 20,000. If XRP goes a couple of hundred, we're fine. I'll talk about that in a second, okay? I have a lot of opinions on that, but give me a second here. Oh, he's been backing it from the beginning. I can never pronounce it right. I know you're going to make fun of me, Vladimir Putin. I don't know. I can never pronounce that. Dogecoin? I can never pronounce it right. I don't know. I just can't say it. It's some crazy. At first, I thought it was Dogecoin, but then I think it's Dogecoin. Or I can't pronounce that friggin' shit. I owned it. When Elon Musk was doing that whole Saturday Night Live thing, I was involved in it while I was shooting up, and I made some money on it. Thank God. I actually did well on it. I got out of it. I didn't make a lot of money. I made 5,000, whatever it was. I got out of that shit quick because that shit friggin' tumbled. That shit went down, and I never looked back. I didn't believe in the whole thing that it was going to go to $10. I thought that was psychopathic shit. I did think it had a chance to go to $1. I saw that shit go up to 73 cents. I mean, I was pumped up. I mean, but I just don't think, I think that was its one day in the sun, and I think it's finished. I don't think it's gonna ever go back. That's just my opinion. But look, if you're, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a big cryptocurrency guy. Okay, I don't believe in cryptocurrencies. I don't believe in it. Okay, I believe that the world leaders, and I believe that the country, all the countries all around the world will have their own, cryptocurrency. That's what I believe, and I believe it's going to be controlled by the government. And I just think in the long term, all these like little, okay, Bitcoin is the only one that has maybe some lasting power. Bitcoin, but other than Bitcoin, XRP, it's a freaking joke. It's a joke. The thing is going to go to zero. It's going to go to 10 cents. It's going to crash. It's my opinion. Look, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. You do what's best for you. Okay. You do what's best for you. But anyway, getting back. So Lou had to change his whole tune with XRP. So now Lou's whole new pitch is it's going to a few hundred. It's going to a few $100s. This thing can't even get to $1. Look, I saw XRP. I used to own XRP. I saw it at one time over $3, and that was like a miracle. It was like one time it was over $3. I don't think that will ever happen again. Do I think XRP has a potential to get to $1? Do I think XRP has a potential to get to $2? The answer is yes, but it would have to be a bull market, like the whole like Bitcoin would have to be probably at like 100,000. I would say Bitcoin would probably be like 100,000 for XRP to be over $1 to $2. You understand? Like the whole cryptocurrency market would have to take off. It'd have to be on fire. Okay, and that's just for it to get to over $1 XRP to $2. For it to get to hundreds of dollars, never gonna happen. Dreamland, Peter Pan friggin' land, Alice in Wonderland, Wizard of Oz bullshit. Okay, don't listen. Lou is just trying to get you YouTube ad revenue. That's all he's trying to do. He realizes, look, he shot big with XRP. He shot right to the moon and back. He shot to the moon. This thing's going to 20,000. I was like, the guy's freaking nuts. Now he's retracting. Oh, it's going to a few hundred. Okay, so now let's talk about which Vladimir Putin hates. See, I don't think Vladimir Putin and a lot of these haters understand why I came up with this V for Victory project. They just don't understand it. They think I'm delusional. But I happen to be the most well rounded, smart, very intelligent person out there. Okay, look, you can't deny the following things. Okay, let's talk about let's talk about the things that we cannot deny. Okay, did we or did we not have a beautiful movement with AMC? Did we or did we not have a movement that had somewhere between 7, 8 million retail investors worldwide? These are facts that cannot be argued. These are facts that cannot be, just you could disagree with me, but that means you're a psycho, okay? Because this is just real facts. Now, this is what I've always said from the beginning. What I've always said from the beginning is we accomplished greatness. We accomplished something that was so amazing, so remarkable, so spectacular what we did that it was like a once in a lifetime rare opportunity. Okay? But the thing is we were in the wrong industry. This is what you freaking stoonads don't understand. We were in an industry that's controlled. We're in an industry that we're puppets. You understand? You didn't even know it all this time. All these people who have their Robinhood accounts and they have their friggin' Webull accounts, they're controlled. They're sheep. They're sheep. And sheep, my friends, get slaughtered. And that's exactly what happened. This whole big thing, what do you think this wasn't all thought out by Ken Griffin? Listen to me. Robinhood, all these payment for order flow platforms is a way to make Ken Griffin richer. That's all it is. This is a very well organized, well thought out friggin' scheme. Okay, to get all these millions and millions and millions of retail investors, they put their money in a controlled platform, and you're sheep and you're friggin' controlled. Okay, that's it. And you know what the result is? And I don't care if you get mad. The result is retail lost $350 billion. That's it. Citadel made 16 billion. Okay. Retail lost 350 billion. Okay. And then our friggin' pants down leader, Adam Aaron, friggin' guy, sucking. I call him the pants down vampire, Adam Aaron. Okay. This friggin' guy sucked all the blood out of retail. Dilution. Now, not only is he sucking out blood, apparently he wants to get involved in a 17-year-old Russian ballerina named Maya. Sending freaking provocative pictures to this freaking girl, but it turned out to be a big hoax. And then he doesn't want to part with a couple of 100,000, so he faces humiliation. Probably going to have to step down as the CEO of AMC, but that's a whole nother story. But the point is that this is the current industry we're in. We're in an industry that is corrupt. We're in an industry that's rigged. And all I'm trying to make all you understand is if we took the same concept, this is all I'm trying to make you understand. If we took the same exact concept, meaning we had a movement, right, of say millions and millions of people, but actually did it in a different industry, the casino industry. Yes, the casino industry, not the stock market, the casino industry. Okay, so let's talk about that. Just for entertainment purposes only, right? Just as a joke. I'm just trying to make you understand this because I don't understand why no. To me, everyone should understand this. To me, this should be the most simplest, common sense friggin' thing in the world. If instead of wasting 350 billion effing dollars, which is what we did, we wasted 350 billion. We could have took that same money that was squandered to zero, that went into the hands of the hedge funds, Ken Griffin, everybody, short sellers, right? We squandered that money to zero. If that same exact money would have been invested in casinos, we could have had world-class casinos all over the world. Dubai, Macau, Las Vegas. It would have been absolutely incredible. We probably would have had 100 of the most prestigious top friggin' rated casinos in the world that would be generating $100 billion a year. $100 billion in revenue a year. Online casinos, sports betting. But instead, what did we do? What did we do? We squandered it to zero. Now, you would think this is what really pisses me off with all of you people, but it's okay because I'll do it myself. You would think that at this point, right, that you people would wake up and smell the coffee. You would think, all right, something is obviously not right here. We're getting demolished. This is corrupt. It's rigged. People are still doing the same shit. People are still doing the same shit. They're still using their Robinhood accounts. They're still using their Webull accounts, and they're going to get slaughtered once again because they're effing sheep. They're sheep. They're not. They don't realize they're being controlled. Okay. So what I'm suggesting is this. Okay, it's very simple. Why not help me? Okay, what's up, Rod? How you doing, my man? Why not help me be like, if you ever watched the movie Planet of the Apes, Seamos with Mark Wahlberg, he had to put the first chimpanzee on Earth. He sent them into space. The chimp landed onto Earth, and then he was like the god, Seamos. They were all bowing to him. Seamos. Why not let me be the first ape to be like, let's just say Las Vegas, to be the first ape to enter Las Vegas on behalf of all of us. In other words, on behalf of all the retail investors. Let me land on Las Vegas. And you know what? Let's just say with my own money, again, my own earned income, which could consist of super chats, which could consist of super stickers, which could consist of, my YouTube ad revenue. I purchased the first project, right? Now, here's the thing. I do need the support of millions and millions and millions of people. That's the thing. Now, you might say, why are we supporting you to do this? Because you need one person to make it before all of us can make it. It's simple, common sense. You need one It's like with Neil Armstrong, you understand? He was the first human being to set his feet on the friggin' moon. You couldn't have 1 million people on the moon, correct? Like, think about it. Isn't it like simple logic? Why not have everyone on Earth land on the moon? It doesn't make any sense, right? Okay. There always has to be one person first. Okay. Let me be Neil Armstrong. Let me be Sebos. Let me land in Vegas. Let me open the first project. That's when I can get a securities firm. That's when I can open up the doors to everybody on project number two. It's really that simple. But you see, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach a lot of you people because it's like you're stuck in being puppets. You're stuck in being sheep. That's what it is. You're stuck. You're in a cage. You're like that song by the Smashing Pumpkins. The world is a vampire. Doo, 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 doo. Set to change. Secret destroyer. It's like you're all like chained up like a rat in a friggin' cage, and there's nothing I can do. So the only thing I do on my end is I keep working hard. That's it. I work very hard. People say, why don't you do a lot of like live streams? I don't see the point of doing a tremendous amount of them. I mean, I keep doing it because I want to keep the dream alive. I want to educate you on this V for Victory project. These nuts. It's a good candy bar by Mr. Beast. But anyway, the thing is that I don't like doing a lot of live streams because it's like when you're dealing with a bunch of closed-minded people and they just don't want to see the light, Blinded by the light, wake up like a douche, the molder in the night. It just gets redundant. It's like, look, I'll do a few of these. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna do a few of these, but if I see that there's no super chats, if I see there's no support, like see, we're already approaching 60 minutes. These live streams for me are not meant to be long. Typically, I do them about 20, 30 minutes long and I end it. Because it's like, how much can I say the same things over and over again? It's either you get it, right? Or you don't get it. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't get it. There are people who get it. There are people who I do get support. There are people who get it, but unfortunately, the majority don't. And sometimes I think what it is with people is that people don't want to be leaders. I really believe this. I'm not even kidding you. I think a lot of people in this world are stuck being followers. That's what it is. They just and even if being a follower means they'll lose all their money, so be it. So be it. They're just followers. You ever notice that? Like you ever know people in your life that are just followers? They'll do whatever you say. Like, there are leaders and there's followers. Like, see, I'm a leader. You understand? So when I go out, I'll say something like, I want to go to an Italian restaurant. And everyone who's in my presence agrees immediately. They say, yes, Richard, let's go to an Italian restaurant. The reason for that is because I'm the leader. And people just tend to follow what I do. But you see, the problem is that sometimes being a follower has a major con. Because let's say I go to the Italian restaurant and you hate the place. And you're like, man, this food sucked. I hate it. But why not be your own leader and think for yourself? Okay. But you're not thinking for yourself. With your Robinhood accounts, with your Webull accounts, with your TD Ameritrade accounts, with your E-Trade accounts, you're not thinking for yourself. You're a effing follower. You're sheep. XRP sucks. Look. This Elvis, this is the thing you're going to do with XRP. Listen to me. You're going to hold it for about 5 years and you're going to notice it's going to do nothing. You're going to hold it for about 10 years and you're going to notice it's going to do nothing, right? So the thing is, at some point, you're going to have to decide, how much time am I willing to dedicate to this thing? Like, do I want to dedicate 10 years to hold it? Do I want to dedicate 20 years to hold it? Do I want to dedicate 30 years to hold it? 40 years to hold it? 50 years to hold it? A century to hold it? Okay. Look, good luck with that, brother. Okay. Good luck with that. That's all I got. Good luck with that. Okay. Not a financial planner. Just understand. I don't have a crystal ball and I am not telling you what to do. You do whatever is best for you. What do you think gold and silver since the war started in the Middle East? Rod, as you know, Apefather is huge with gold. Huge with gold. Okay. And what do I think about it? I think, BC, I don't look, can I tell you the truth, Rod? I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't look at gold as an investment. I really honestly don't. A lot of people think that, like, when I buy gold, I buy it to make money. I don't. You know what gold is to me? Is an emergency. It's an emergency fund. It's a hedge against everything that can happen in the world. That's what gold is to me. Gold is like, look, I don't give a F what Lou says that the dollar is collapsing and all this shit. I don't buy that shit, okay? But you see, but I have a lot of plans, okay? I have a lot of plans. Okay, so I have a lot of cash. This is the thing, right? So I have cash. Now, if for whatever reason cash would fail, okay, the dollar would collapse. I have plenty and plenty, and I mean plenty of gold. Okay, but I don't buy gold in the sense of cosmetic gold, like jewelry and all that shit. I'll be honest with you, I'm not interested in that shit. I'm interested in gold bullion. I'm interested in the actual gold, like coins, like the American Eagles, the Buffaloes. That's what I'm interested in. Listen, gold is a but listen to the thing, Ron. You can't expect that you're gonna make this in coins. I have 250 in gold. God bless you. The thing is this: you don't understand though. You don't want to look at it in the sense that you're gonna make money from gold because it could take 10 years. It could take 20 years. I honestly don't even look at like honestly. I don't even look at it. See, the biggest mistake I think people make with gold, the biggest mistake is that people think of it as an investment. It's not an investment. It's a safe haven. It's a store of value, and it's also an emergency. It's a hedge. It's a hedge against. You want to know what it is? You have to separate what's an investment versus what's not an investment. To me, what's an investment? Real estate. Real estate's an investment. You understand? You buy a property, even if it's a rental, okay? That's an investment. You have passive income coming in every single month. You have real property, you have real assessed value. That real estate goes up all the time. Okay, I made about 300,000 profit on my house. I made 300,000 profit. Real estate is an investment. Okay, gold is not an investment, and I think that's where people they try to sell you on TV all that shit. They're like, if you bought gold 20 years ago, your gold would be worth this, and it's true. But nobody buys gold as an investment. They buy it as a protection. Let me tell you a story, Ron. During the coronavirus, when everything shut down, all the businesses shut down, everything was finished, right? I had to liquidate. I sold $50,000 worth of gold. But let me tell you something, right? I did it just before Cuomo, just before he was going to shut down the Diamond District, right? I lived off that money. Me and my family, you can ask my wife, ask my kids. We lived off that money. We were like royalty. There were people struggling. There were food banks. They had no money. They couldn't eat. I was eating like a friggin' king every day. And then it dawned on me and it realized because I was very upset that I sold the gold. I was very upset. I said to myself, I bought it back since then, but I was very upset at the time. I was like, I can't believe I just unloaded all that gold. But now I realize that it did exactly what it was supposed to do. The gold did exactly what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to be an emergency. It was supposed to be an emergency fund, a hedge against world events. And listen, nothing was worse than the coronavirus. So, what's up, Back to the Future? All right, let's listen, Monica. Listen to me, Monica. I've already proven myself. Listen to me, Monica. It doesn't make a difference what you think of me. You're probably not even a girl, okay? Monica, I have already proven myself. Listen to me. It's very simple. I am a transparent person. You look at my house on Zillow, you notice I made $300,000 on my house. I have showed letters that we received. And by the way, it's very close. We're getting it now. It's coming now, this month. Okay. I have showed letters. $1 million is coming in. I have showed my portfolio. Okay. Where I've invested hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in the stock market. I have shown bank accounts. Okay. Where I've had tens of thousands of dollars. I've showed cash, Monica. I've showed cash where I had 50, $100,000 on the table, walking around with $20,000. Monica, I posted pictures of $50,000 in gold. Monica, I don't give a fuck what you think of me or what you feel I have because I proved it. You're just an internet troll. This is who you are, Monica. You're a loser internet troll who doesn't have two nickels to rub together. Okay? Goodbye, Monica. Let's get rid of her. Just a loser. Just a loser. That's what you call these people. They're just outright losers. But anyway, getting. I don't care what people like this friggin' moron thinks of me. Okay, look. I'm an entertainer, and I'm here to tell you. Look, I'm not here to brag. Can I understand? Let me make all of you understand something. I'm not bragging. I am not satisfied with my life. Listen to me. I am an average American. Do you want to know what I am? Do you want to know what the Ape Father is? He's an average American. That's all I am. Thank you, Back to the Future. I love you. I'm an average American. There is nothing huge about me, but I want to change that. I want to change that. I do want to become a super gigantic success. I do. And I also want to take all of you with me. Not only do I want to be a super success, I want to take all of you with me, especially Back to the Future. He's the first one. I love that guy. Why are the trolls so they're jealous, Ron? You want to know what it is, Ron? I have proved myself. Listen to me. I have proved myself not once, Ron, not twice, like friggin' several times. And it just gets to a point where they can't accept the friggin' truth. They can't accept the reality. It's like you're giving them the truth, you're giving them the reality. They're at home eating Chef Boyardee, they're eating romaine noodles, and I get it. They're miserable with their lives. They hate their lives. They think that Lou is going to make them a millionaire. This is what they think. They think they're going to take $50, put it in XRP, and they're going to become Elon Musk overnight. This is what Lou is making everybody. That's why I hate Lou. You want to know why I hate Lou? Because he profits. Lou capitalizes off the weak. All right, and when I say the weak, let me explain to you what I mean. I don't mean weak in the sense that they're weak-minded. I mean they're at their weakest point in their lives. There's so many people who've lost a tremendous amount of money, including myself with AMC. A lot of people lost a tremendous amount of money. And instead of Lou, trying to like be there for them, be like a friend and all that shit, he makes them these false promises. He makes them these grandiose promises. Oh, you XRP is going to 20,000. XRP is going to 180. He put a post out one time. XRP is going to 180,000. So now what's happening is that Lou realizes that no one believes him anymore. XRP couldn't even stay at 50 cents for one day. XRP couldn't stay at 50 cents, right? So Lou's now changing his whole tune. He's like, you know what? XRP goes to a couple of $100, we're all going to be super rich. And I'm thinking to myself, but how did he go from XRPs going to 10,000, 20,000 to a couple of $100? Because people are starting to catch on. They're smelling the stench. It's rotten in Denmark. They realize Lou is full of shit. So he's trying, but now people are starting to like accept that a little better. They're like, yeah, a couple of $100, I'm still going to do very well with XRP. A couple of $100. If XRP, like I said to you, if XRP went to $2, I'd be in shock. I would be in shock if XRP went to $2. It's possible it could go over $1. Okay, yes. But you have to understand that Bitcoin would probably have to be at $100,000. Bitcoin would probably be at $100,000 for XRP to be at $2. Okay, so these people they're all in the friggin' la Peter Pan delusional land. Okay, the problem is if everybody was just like Back to the Future. I love you, Back to the Future. I really, really mean this, brother. I love you. If everybody was just like this guy, Back to the Future. See, he comes here, he comes on a live stream, he gives $1. If everybody would do this, the Viva Victory Project would probably be on its way. Because you got to understand, at the peak of our AMC movement, there were 7 to 8 million apes worldwide. So think about if every person came to one live stream and gave $1. That would be 7 to 8 million dollars a live stream. It's a lot of money. And it's possible. But it's like for some reason people don't want to do it. For whatever reason, they're like, oh, it's a scam. Scam. You know what the scam is? You want to know what the scam is? The stock market. Okay, the fact that all of you opened your Robinhood accounts, your friggin' Webull accounts. I mean, and the funny thing is the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You've all lost $350 billion in 2022 with all your FME stocks and your Robinhood accounts and your friggin' everything. All your friggin' Charles Schwab accounts and your friggin' TD Ameritrade accounts and your friggin' E-Trade accounts and your Webull accounts. Okay, but you see, you can't see through that because you're thick-skulled. You remind me of Sicilians. Sicilians, you got thick skin. You don't want to see it. You know, see, there's nothing wrong with the stock market. Yes, there is something wrong with the stock market. It'll rob $350 billion from you, Mamalukes. There is something wrong with it. But it's like you can't see it. You can't see it. What about the rest of YouTube? Is like Hayes, Matt, Snippin. You love my singing. She's your queen. She's your queen to be. I don't know if I get the really high notes. She's your queen to be. Anyway, thank you. I think that Matt cause I think that Matt and I think that Trey was hired. This is just subject to my opinion, but I think they were hired by Adam and Ron. I really think that those two are bad news. Trey, Matt cause. B Hayes, he's just like B Hayes is just a guy who has absolutely no idea what he's doing. But he just tries so hard to, like B Hayes is the type of a guy he'll be wrong 100 times, right? But he'll be right one time and be like, "Yes, I told you, I told you so." Just give me that soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just give me that soul glow. Yes, I feel it oh so sexy smooth. Just let it shine through. Anyway. Back to the Future says, I want to support the V for Victory project. Would love to be involved with the second project. Look, Back to the Future. Can I tell you what I'm doing, brother? Because I want you to know that, Apefather has a plan B. I'm obviously not I don't want you to think I'm a psychopath, okay? I obviously know that, it's very impossible, close to impossible. I wouldn't say it's close to impossible that I'm going to get all these millions and millions and millions of dollars in super chats. But that's why Apefather sets up what's called a plan B. You understand? And I do have a plan B because I don't want you to think I'm a lunatic. My plan B is I'm going to upload an insane amount of YouTube videos. It's coming already, brother. I'm well over 25,000 videos uploaded. And you're going to be shocked one day, brother. I promise you, I'm going to shock you. One day, like Back to the Future is going to come to my YouTube channel and he's going to notice there are millions and millions of videos uploaded. And one day, Back to the Future is going to notice I have 1 trillion views. He's going to see, so he's going to be a complete utter shock, okay? Now, on top of that, I have a lot of ideas as I grow as a YouTuber. See, people think all my ideas are God. They're not God. Oh, they're not God. How far is not God? There might even be a day I do a lot of big events with apes. I still think we should do a UFC for the apes. I think that would be a tremendous idea to raise money. There's going to be a lot of things I'm going to do. I'm going to make the Bob Hope. You guys say I'm going to do a lot of things, but I will get this first project eventually completed. You'll see. It's going to happen. It's going to take time. Now, all the super chats do, people just don't understand, is it expedites. It expedites the process, these super chats. And by the way, not just super chats. What's up, Tommy? Super stickers. V for Vegan. Listen, a lot of people don't understand that, you could just go to one of my regular videos, right? And if you see there's an option for what's called a super sticker, where you could actually, let's just say one of your favorite videos. Like if I'm doing one of my music videos, I'm going to be doing a lot. By the way, I hope you guys don't get sick of it, but I'm going to be doing a tremendous amount of these amazing blues jams, these music videos. First of all, it's a win-win. I think it's a win-win. Can I tell you why? It represents the V for Victory project. Every time I put out a music video, it's victory music. You follow me? It's victory music. And on top of it, it soothes my soul. Music just calms me down and relaxes me. It puts me when I improvise and I play blues and I play jazz, it puts me in another, I feel like I'm in another universe. I don't think I'm on Earth anymore. And it's something that I'm addicted to. I'm admitting it to you. Look, and I know it must be hard for all of you because maybe it gets boring. I don't know. Maybe it's boring to keep hearing music videos, but I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to it, and I can actually foresee myself making a million music videos because I'm effing addicted to it. I'm on a diet now, Tommy. I don't know if you know this. I weigh 273. I've been cutting back on food, brother. I've been cutting. See, a lot of people don't realize like I buy food for the whole family. They think like I buy food just for me. So I might be buying food for my mom, for my kid, my son Mike, my daughter Sophia, the dogs, and I'll buy these tremendous amounts of food, like tremendous amounts of food. So everyone is automatically assuming I'm eating it. And what people don't realize is I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet right now. Your ass is on fire. Ate so much garbage before bed. Yeah, so the truth is, the food video is going to be more or less just me showing the video, like and I've been doing that. I've been doing that. Like I go to a restaurant, I'll say, always a good time. I'll say for like Caesar salad, always a good time for minestrone soup, always a good time for hot chicken soup, always a good time for a meatball Parmesan hero, always a good time for a smash burger, always a good time for whatever. You know what I mean? I always do that. Yeah, you do great job, Tommy. I see your work. You do a lot of great work. All right, you don't have to do nothing for free, Tommy. I love you. We'll work that out, Tommy. I promise you. I'll be in touch with you because I do like your work. Salute, Scott. What's up, man? Jindani. So, like, just getting back, the V for Victory project is something I'm not thinking like that all of you have to do on your own. See, people like all these haters get this thing where they feel like, oh, hey, Father, you're so lazy. You just want millions and millions of people to send you super chats. This is not true. I want to work for it too. I have the most videos uploaded. There's no AMC YouTuber who has more videos. None of them. No finance video guy. Nobody has more videos uploaded than me. And guess what? I've only just begun. I'm going to be doing so much more. And I have more videos uploaded than the largest YouTube station in the world, T Series. I got a tremendous. Now, people say, well, that doesn't mean anything. They're wrong. They're wrong. It's like real estate. If you're a real estate agent, you have what's called inventory of all the houses, all your listings. I make money on these videos. People don't realize this. People are dumb. I make money on all of these videos. I have inventory. And it guarantees me, like, see, people think I make absolutely no money on YouTube. They're nuts. They don't realize that I average sometimes 40,000 views in a couple of days or more, 50,000 views. I sometimes get a lot of effing views, man, and people don't realize it. They don't effing. I'm well over 8.8 million. I'm going to be doing much better. Look, I know I have to do a lot better, but the thing is, where's Pikachu? I have no idea. The thing is that all the super chats do and the super stickers do for the V for Victory project, it expedites me to finance and to fund the project, the first project. Then on project number two, like Back to the Future says, that's when I want to get everybody else involved. That's when I meet with the securities firm. That's when I put together an offering, to get all my ape brothers and my ape sisters involved. Again, I'm focusing solely on the casino industry. I'm focusing on sports betting, online casinos, and real property casinos. We just need to get one single effort project done. And you know what's so sad is that if every single ape that was in our movement, if every single ape who actually lost, all these apes are so friggin' dumb. It makes me sick to my stomach. I get physically sick. They lost $350 billion in the stock market. They lost 350, they squandered 350 billion to zero. To zero. And if all of these apes would say, maybe we should try something different, like have an actual open mind. But no, most of them are doing the same exact thing that they did before. You want to know what it is? I realize a lot of the burden is going to be on me to make this first project happen because I just can't. I wish everybody was like, Back to the Future. I love that guy. That guy's always, Tommy, you support me too. I love you too. But I'm just saying that Back to the Future is something special. If everybody was like this guy, this first project would be done already. It'd be done. It'd be done. But unfortunately, you got these people who I like to call them life's followers. They're life's followers. They just want to follow. And unfortunately, they don't realize they're following the devil. They're following Ken Griffin. They're following people who don't have their best interest. They're following people who want to destroy them. Isn't that sick? They're following people. They're just so brainwashed. They're effing brainwashed, man. They're brainwashed into using Robinhood, Webull. It's sick. It makes me sick. So that's why, look, I try to do these live streams. I try to wake people up. Okay. In the casino industry, there will be no Ken Griffin. In the casino industry, there is no payment for order flow, no FTDs, no dark pools. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist. There's no Gary Gensler. I just don't understand why you all don't see this. Plus, it's a place we could party together. It's a place we could all like just live the highest glamorous life. I just don't understand why it's something everyone doesn't jump on. But instead, they choose to live this life where they're being robbed, they're being controlled. That's that. It's crazy. I love you, Back to the Future. I like I said, I just wish everybody was like this guy. Is there any way that like Back to the Future could do me a favor? Maybe share this live stream. Like, is there any way? Like, I don't know. Like, I wish everybody would take this live stream and start sharing it. Like, share it with your friends, your family, other apes, retail investors, and just try to make them see the light. They're being controlled. You're living in a controlled, rigged world in the stock market. It's never going to get better. It's only going to get worse. That's all that's going to happen. It's never going to get better. And the more and more you keep putting money into this effing rigged industry, the more and more you're going to make Ken Griffin a very rich and very powerful man. He loves it. Ken Griffin loves it when you put money in the stock market. He loves it. He's like, do it, mother effers, like they do on he's sitting back, do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. He's sitting back in his big leather chair, smoking his friggin' Cuban cigars from the airport connections. He's laughing at all you mother effers. He thinks you are the dumbest, stupidest people in the world. And he loves it. He loves it. Keep it coming, mother effers. Keep it coming. And he plays his little games. A lot of times you don't realize that these hedge funds set up traps for us. It's called bait and switch. I actually still believe to this day that GameStop was the biggest bait and switch of all time. You know how we all believed that we beat Melvin? Like we all believed that, right? We beat the hedge funds at their own game. I've come to the acceptance now that Melvin was a setup. GameStop was a setup. I believe, I can't prove this, I have to say it's alleged, but I believe that that was all done intentionally. It was done, they intentionally lost money. Yes. They intentionally caused that little short squeeze of GameStop because they wanted all of us to believe that we had the potential. We had the potential to beat the hedge funds at their own effing game. But listen, a $2 billion loss, that's what it was. Remember I had Citadel? Citadel had to lend Melvin $2 billion. Okay. A $2 billion loss resulted in the hedge funds making $350 billion. So do you think that's a good trade? Do you think $2 billion is a good trade to make $350 billion? I think so. I think all of us would agree to that, right? Would you give up $2 billion to make $350 billion? Listen, it's a setup. It's rigged. It's corrupt. It's not for me. That's the bottom line. Yeah, where's Pikachu? That schmuck. Yeah, right now we don't have. I'm actually realizing for the first time we don't have that much haters in here. We just had that one person moniker. I got rid of her. There's really yeah. Well, there was Vladimir Pussy. He's technically a hater, but he seems to be kind of calm today. Vladimir Pussy. I don't. He's not breaking too many bulls. Look. Look. Obviously, the way you can help me is the way Back to the Future does it, and I love that guy. You can give me a super chat, or if it's not on a live stream, if it's on a video, you could do a super sticker. But the really biggest way you could support me is to keep watching me. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of music videos. I hope it doesn't bore all of you. I hope you don't get sick of it. But I'll explain to you the reason why I do these music videos. It represents my V for Victory project because I call it the V for Victory music. supposed to be kind of inspirational music. It's supposed to be music that makes you get pumped up. And I want you to envision the casino, you know? I want you to envision it becoming a reality. And I sometimes I can't, it's a weird thing. Like I can't express that with words. Sometimes music talks better for me than my actual words. And when I'm playing the piano and I'm improvising, I'm soloing, and I'm doing all these fast blues lines. See what I'm doing in my head is I'm thinking about the casino. I'm thinking about winning. I'm thinking about victory, and I'm playing, and it expresses that feeling more to me than if I was speaking. So, actually, after this live stream, I'm going to be doing one of my amazing. It's called. You can look forward to them. They're called Amazing Blues Jam V for Victory Music. So I'm gonna get running. I'm gonna get going right now because, like I said, I do want to get some breakfast. But I will be back. I'll do some more live streams. But just check out a lot of my music videos. Try to share these live streams with maybe other people you know who maybe got hurt in the stock market, maybe to give them a different perspective. You know what I mean? I love you, Back to the Future. I love you, Scott. I love you, Tommy. God bless all of you, man. V for victory. We're gonna make it happen. Apefather is gonna keep pumping out those videos. I love you, Back to the Future. Have a great day. I'll be back in a little while. Everything I said on the live stream again is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is entertainment purposes only. Thank you very much. And as we know, super chats are entertainment purposes, tip purposes only. God bless all of you.